Hi, I wanted to share with you a little bit about how you can change your headers and your cards on Blackboard. When we move to Collaborate Ultra for the base navigation, all of the classes you can see the cards, the course cards. And so I want to show you how I use Canva for free to design those cards and do some fun things. This is what Canva looks like, and I'm going to log in just with my Google. And this is what the free version looks like. We want to create a custom size. We know those banners at the top are a little weird, so I want to show you how we find that. So when we log into Blackboard, and then if we come over here to courses, right here are all of these different cards. If we all had the old SPC banner up, all these cards would look exactly the same. The way that you get to the card view is right here. You can toggle between the list and the cards. In order to find out what size we need to make, right here we can edit the course image, and it tells us right here that we need 1200 by 240. So we're going to come back to Canva. We're going to tell it we want to create a design and we want a custom size. So right here we'll type in 1200 to 240, and then the px is the pixels. That's our unit of measure and design. And then we'll come back over here. There are a lot of templates that'll pop up that we can use. If we're going to pick a template, we need to make sure that we pick a template that has the words in the middle, because as you can see, the words in the middle are really helpful for remembering what course you're clicking on. If you can't see the words in the middle, it makes it a little tricky to pick your courses. So if we come back over here, and this one has the words on the side. So if we want to use this template, we have a psychology faculty who wants us to help with some things for their class. So let's just see what happens if we just type in psychology. Let's try a photo. All of these with the crown mean that they are pro and from a paid account. So we don't want to use any of those. But this one looks great. If I drag it here to the bottom, it'll catch and put it in the whole thing. Since that picture is blue, it gives us the same colors to use if we want to use the same color palette here from the photo. So let's use a lighter one, and then we can use a darker one here, and this right up here is where we can change the color for that. And we will want, let's use a darker one for that. It'll set it off a little bit, but we can't put it here. We're going to have to move this to the middle and move this to the side a little bit because we want it to say psychology right here. And we can make the letters longer. We can even grab right here and make the picture longer. And we can't see that very well. We want to make sure that we design with inclusivity in mind, and lots of folks with vision difficulty. It makes it really hard to see, so we need to make sure that we set that apart a little bit. So there's the psychology. If we want to, we can come back over here and put the course number with it. One thing that we can do once we have the main card design, the title card, we can duplicate that and we can put in the instructor information, and we'll spell it right. And then this we can make bigger by coming right here. And we might want to ungroup those. Those are already grouped together. And so we can push those together a little bit. And then we can copy that again. And then as we go through, we can change the pictures. And then here is our course content. And then we can keep moving through and adding some different pictures if we wanted to. We could switch over and use graphics. And then when we get done with all of this, seeing this one's too bright again, so we'll need to go through and change that so that we make sure that we can see it all legible. And then we'll go to share, and then right here is download, and we will want to download these as PNG or JPEG files. If we do the PNG, we can download them all. We can just pick the ones that we like, and then we can download here. One thing that we talked about this week in our professional development sessions is chunking up your information a little bit with visuals. So in our professional development, couple of springs ago, I made these graphics, and if you make too many that are GIF images, then it gets a little busy. But I chunked up the information here so that all of the weeks were separated a little bit by type. So we did in the classroom, behind the desk, and outside of the class, so that your students can see sort of when the big tests come, when the big projects are due. You can chunk up the information a little bit that way, and it makes it a little more appealing visually than just having all of those weekly folders. You can also add images inside the folders here. This right here in this folder area is where I would like to put the course objectives or things that are due, a little something so that students know what they're clicking on. All I did to add the images here was just use an item, and then from here, I'll edit this so I can show you. From here, it just comes up like a Word document, but these crosshairs and insert local files, that's where you'll go grab your image from. And you can either add your card to the title page with customization and teaching styles. Right here in the select banner, you can browse local files and add your banner image. And then, of course, you can also change it right here with edit course image, and it'll pull it up right here as well. If you have any questions or need some help, I am here to help as always. Good luck.